Okay, so problem statement is a force of 300 Newton is acting at point A on the bracket ABCD. Determine the equivalent force and couple at point C. That means we have to convert this system into the equivalent resultant force system at point C. Okay. So we have to find out a single force at point C and we have to find out the couple at point C. So this is the simplified diagram. This is the point A. So at point A, a force of 300 Newton is acting at 30 degree. So we have to convert this 300 Newton force into the single force that is called as equivalent force at point C. So to find out the resultant force at point C, we can resolve this 300 Newton. So this will be 300 cos 30 and this component will be 300 sin 30. Okay. So in this system, there is only one force that is 300 Newton. So we can find out the summation Fx, which is equal to minus 300 cos 30 and summation Fy, this is equal to minus 300 sin 30. So the summation Fx value, this is minus 259.81 Newton and this 300 sin 30, this is minus 150 Newton. So resultant is equal to this resultant value, it will have the same value as that of the original force, that is 300 Newton. Okay. So actually in the given system, there is only one force. Okay. So there is no need to find out the resultant value separately. We can take the 300 Newton as a resultant force directly. So when we want to replace this system by a single force and couple at point C, so this is the original force, that is 300 Newton. Okay, just transfer this force as it is at point C, having the same direction. So this is your resultant force, that is equal to 300 Newton. Okay, so we have transferred 300 Newton, which is acting at point A, to the point C. Now we have to find out what is the effect when we transfer this force at point C. So there will be additional couple at point C. So we have to find out the couple by this 300 Newton about the point C. So to find out this couple, we have to refer this y component and this x component. Okay. So to find out the total couple or the moment, So moment by the force about the point C. So there are two components. One is 300 sine 30. So take the moment of 300 sine 30. So for that moment, we have to find out the perpendicular distance with respect to point C. So just extend the line of action. So this is the perpendicular distance with respect to point C. And in the figure, this distance is given, which is equal to 0.7 meter. Okay. So 300 sine 30, this is the force value into 0.7 meter. Now this moment about the point C, it is in the anti-clockwise direction. So it is positive. Now consider the second force 300 cos 30 into its perpendicular distance. So this is the line of action. So this distance from point C, it is nothing but the perpendicular distance. So this is the vertical distance and it is given as 0.6 meter. So 300 cos 30 into 0.6 meter. And again, this moment as force is acting along this direction. Okay. So this total moment about point C, it will be in the anti-clockwise direction. So again, it is positive. So this total moment value, which is equal to this is 260.88 Newton meter. So the equivalent system so this is the bracket ABCD. So this is the single force that is called as equivalent force at point C. So that is equal to 300 Newton. And there will be additional couple. This value is equal to 260.88 Newton meter. Okay. So this is called as the equivalent resultant couple system. Okay. So I hope this problem is clear to you. Okay. So this was the last part of your first module. So now we will start with the module number 2. That is the equilibrium of the forces. So what is meaning of equilibrium? When the resultant force acting on a body or object is zero, then that object or body is said to be in equilibrium. Okay, so till now we have seen the different forces acting on body. Okay, and what is the effect of this total forces? So that effect is generally represented as a resultant. Okay, that is called as a net effect. But suppose the body it is in the equilibrium, then that net effect or the resultant it will be zero. Okay, so we will take one simple example. So consider this is the bench, and two persons are sitting on this bench. Okay, so each person has a weight that is 50 kg. Okay, so this 50 kg and this 50 kg, so net effect in the downward direction it will be 100 kg. Okay, so this 100 kg it is supported by the supports of the bench. Okay, that means these two supports they offer equal and opposite force to the applied weight of 100 kg. Okay, so in this case the resultant acting on the system it is zero. Okay, so as the resultant is zero, we can say the given system it is in the equilibrium. So what is meaning of equilibrium? When the forces are acting on any system, there should not be any motion in that system. Okay, so that is called as the equilibrium state. So right now we are dealing with the static equilibrium. So the meaning of static equilibrium is there should not be any motion in that system or object when we apply some forces on that object. Okay, so right now on this bench, so basically this is a wooden plank, or we can say it is a wooden board. Okay, so on this wooden board, this is the first force, that is a 50 kg. So we can approximate this to be 500 Newton. Second force is also 50 kg. So this is again 500 Newton. So these are two support reactions which are offered by the two supports. Okay, so these two support reactions we can consider as RA and RB. So RA and RB will have the same value as 500 Newton and the 500 Newton. So this is 500 Newton and this is again 500 Newton. Okay, so in this case if you write the summation Fx, so what is the value of summation Fx? There is no force in the x direction, so summation Fx is 0. If I write summation Fy, so for the summation Fy, this is 500 acting in the downward direction, so it is minus 500 plus this RA, so plus 500 and again this plus 500. Okay, so summation Fy is also 0. So R value, that is nothing but the resultant. So formula is summation Fx square plus summation Fy square. So this value it will become 0. Okay, so this is the meaning of this definition. When the resultant force acting on a body or object it is 0, then that object or body is said to be in the equilibrium. Okay, so said to be in the equilibrium means what? There should not be any motion under the action of the forces. Okay, so right now forces are not 0 on the system, but the net effect or resultant of these forces on that object it is 0. Okay, So this R is equal to 0. So this is the condition of equilibrium. Okay, so you can understand with the help of this simple example what are the conditions of equilibrium. So conditions of equilibrium, first condition is summation fx is equal to 0, then summation fy is equal to 0, and if the force it is in the 3 dimension, that is called as a space force, then summation fz it must be equal to 0. Okay, so these are the conditions for the forces, and the another condition is summation of moment it must be equal to 0 about any point of the system. So the conditions are summation of forces must be 0 and summation of moment it must be equal to 0. So what is the significance of this summation of moment it is equal to 0? Okay. So consider one simple example. So this is the rod, that is AB. This rod it is pivoted at this point. So consider this is center point. Okay. So this is the point O. And one force is acting at point B in the upward direction. So this value it is equal to 50 Newton. And the second force is acting at point A in the downward direction, that is equal to 50 Newton. Okay. So if you apply these conditions, summation F0, then we can say it is in the equilibrium. Okay. So for this case, summation of F it is equal to 0, because summation Fx 0, there is no force in the x direction, and summation Fy it is equal to 50 Newton in the positive direction and minus 50 in the negative direction. So this is equal to 0. So first condition is satisfied. Summation of forces is 0. But summation of moment, whether it is equal to 0, so we will take the moment about the point O. So just write the equation summation of moment by all the forces about the point O. It is equal to, consider the first 50 Newton. So for time being, consider this is equal to 2 meter. And this is also 2 meter. So take the moment 50 into 2 about the point O. And this moment it is in the anti-clockwise direction about the point O. So it is positive. Second moment is 50 into 2. Again, this moment about the point O is anti-clockwise. So it is positive. So this is 100 plus 100, that is equal to 200 Newton meter. And answer is positive, that means it is anti-clockwise direction. So what is the effect of this moment? So right now for this example, summation of moment it is not equal to 0. There is some value 200 Newton meter. So we cannot say this system it is in the equilibrium. Okay. For this system, summation of forces is 0, but summation of moment it is not equal to 0. So what is the effect if summation of moment is not equal to 0? Okay. So we can see here, if the summation of moment is not equal to 0, these two forces will try to rotate the complete rod AB about the point O. So after some time, this will be the orientation of the rod. It will change the angle with respect to the original position, and it will rotate simply about the point O. Okay. So that is the effect of summation of moment not equal to 0. If the summation of moment is not equal to 0, there will be some tendency in the system to rotate about any given point. And that is why for the equilibrium, these two conditions must be satisfied. Summation of forces must be equal to 0 and summation of moment must be equal to 0. Okay. Then we can say the given system, it is in the equilibrium. So I hope this point is clear. What are the conditions of equilibrium and what is meaning of equilibrium? On the equilibrium, we need to draw one free body diagram. So we have already studied this concept, what is meaning of free body diagram. So just I will revise this concept. So definition of free body diagram is a diagram which is formed by isolating the body from its surrounding and then showing all the forces acting on that body so it is called as a free body diagram. So in short, it is written as a FBD. So what is meaning of isolating the body? So we can consider one simple example. So consider one lamp is hanging to the ceiling with the help of two cables. So this is the ceiling. So right now the weight of this lamp, it is supported by using this cable. Okay. And suppose we want to find out the tension in this cable, then we have to draw the free body diagram for this lamp. Suppose the lamp weight, this is W, okay, and consider this is 5 Newton. So take this point O, this is A point, and this is the point B. So what is meaning of FBD? So just isolate this lamp from its surrounding. So just draw the diagram for the lamp. This is the point O where cables are connected. So instead of cables, we will show the tension in that cable as a force vector. So this is the first tension. So this is tension OA, and the second tension in the cable BO. So this is the force vector in that cable. So this is tension OB. And at point O, there will be weight of this lamp. So this is W, that is equal to 5 Newton. So this is called as a free body diagram. So in the free body diagram, we have isolated this lamp from its surrounding. Surrounding means what? This ceiling and these ropes or cables, okay? And instead of these cables, we have to just show the tension vector or the force vector in that cable. So this is tension OA and this is tension OB. And at point O, there will be self weight of the lamp that is equal to 5 Newton. Okay. And then we can use the conditions of equilibrium, that is summation of forces in the x direction 0, summation of forces in the y direction 0, and summation of moment, it is equal to 0. So by using these three conditions, we can find out the unknown forces, that is the tension OA and tension OB. Okay. So this is called as a free body diagram. So second example we can consider for the free body diagram. As a ladder resting on the wall and the floor. So this is the wall, and this horizontal surface, this is the floor, and one ladder is resting against this wall like this. So consider this is ladder AB, and suppose this ladder, it is in the equilibrium. That means there is no motion of this ladder. Then there will be some forces acting at point A and B, okay, which will oppose the motion, and therefore resultant of this system, it will be zero. So when we want to find out these forces, we have to draw the free body diagram. So isolate this ladder from its surrounding. So in the FBD, just draw the diagram for the ladder AB. So this is the point A and this is the point B. Okay. Suppose the weight of this ladder, it is equal to 200 Newton, and the length AB, this is equal to 5 meter. Okay. So the forces which are acting on this ladder AB, it will be, first will be the weight 200 Newton. So this is the point, that is nothing but the center of gravity. So weight will act in the downward direction, so along the negative y direction. So this is W, that is equal to 200 Newton. So what are the other forces acting on this ladder? You can give the answer in the chat box. That means there is no slipping. So there will be friction forces in the opposite direction to the motion. So this is the friction force, that is AB. And similarly, there will be friction force which will be offered by the wall at point A. So this is the FA. Okay. So this is complete free body diagram when the ladder is resting on the wall and the floor. Okay. So I hope this point is clear. What is meaning of free body diagram? So we will study this in detail when we will solve the problems on the equilibrium. So now we will see one basic problem on the equilibrium and how to use the conditions of the equilibrium, summation F0 and summation of moment 0. So the problem statement is a lamp of weight 150 Newton is supported by two cables. As shown in figure, find the force developed in the cable. Okay, so we have to find out the force developed in the cable AC and in the cable BC. So this force will be the tension force in the cable AC and BC. So when we solve the problems on the equilibrium, the first step will be we have to draw the free body diagram. So for the free body diagram, just isolate this lamp and instead of this cable BC and AC, draw the force vector. So this is the tension BC. This is tension AC. So this dotted line, it is the reference line for the x-axis. So we can find out the angle with respect to x-axis, and we can also find out the components. And this is the self weight of the lamp acting in the negative y direction, vertically downward. So this tension is given, weight is given, that is equal to 150 Newton. Okay. Now the second step is we have to use the condition of equilibrium, summation fx0, then summation fy, it is equal to 0. So for the summation fx and summation fy, we have to resolve these forces, tension BC and tension AC. So we have to find out this angle with respect to x-axis. So the angle is not directly given in the problem. Some dimensions are given, 8 and 3, and second is the 3 and 2. So what is meaning of this 8 and 3? So this 8, it represents the opposite side in the right angle triangle, and 3 is the adjacent side. So we are interested in this angle. Suppose this is theta. So we can find out this theta by using tan theta is equal to opposite side, that is 8, divided by the adjacent side, that is the 3. So theta is equal to tan inverse. This is 8 upon 3. Okay. So this angle, this is 69.44. And the second angle 3 by 2. So this angle is 69.44. For the second triangle, dimensions are 3 and 2. So suppose this is theta. Then theta will be tan inverse 3 upon 2. So this is equal to 56.31. Okay. So now we can resolve these forces. So x component, this is tension BC cos 69.44, and the y component, this will be tension BC sin 69.44. So similarly, you can resolve the tension AC. So this is tension AC cos 56.31 and this is sine 56.31. Okay, so now write down summation fx. So condition is summation fx, it must be equal to 0. So for the summation fx, consider only x component. So first is the tension BC cos 69, and it is acting in the positive x direction, so it is plus. Second force is tension AC cos 56.31, so it is minus. Only two forces acting in the x direction, so this summation fx, it must be equal to 0. Okay, so this is the first equation. Now write the equation for summation fy. So for the summation fy, first is tension BC. This is sine 69.44 and it is acting in the positive y direction, so it is plus. Second is the tension AC sine 56, so again it is positive, so tension AC sine 56.31. Okay, and the third force is 150 Newton, it is acting in the negative y direction, so it is minus 150. So this is complete summation fy and it must be equal to 0. Okay, so just rearrange this term, shift 150 on right side, so we will get the equation as tension BC sine 69.44 plus tension AC sine 56.31, this is equal to 150. So this is the second equation. Okay, now from these two equations, that is equation 1 and equation 2, if you observe this equation, there will be two unknowns. One is tension BC and second is the tension AC. So we have two equations and two unknowns. Okay, so we can solve this equation, simultaneous equation, and you can get the value of tension AC and tension BC. Okay, so we can treat this as a x and this is the y. So this is x and this is y. So we can convert this equation as, this is cos 69.44 into x minus cos 56.31 into y, it is equal to 0. And second equation will be, this is sine 69.44 x plus sine 56.31 into y. So this is your equation 1 and this is the equation 2. So you can solve this as a simultaneous equation and you can get the value of x and y. So x and y means what? It is tension BC and tension AC. So if you have a calculator, then you can solve this in the equation mode. So in the calculator, so you can press the mode option or mode button. Okay, then after that mode button, select the 5 number. So 5 number is equation. Okay, then after that we will get different options 1 to 4. So select the first option. So first option is like this: ax plus by is equal to c. That means equation, it must be in this format. So this is called a simultaneous equation. So select that option and then you can observe here, you will get one matrix. So this is having a, b and c value. Okay, so first value here we have to enter these values. So A means what? It is the coefficient in the first equation for the x. So that is equal to cos 69.44. So you enter this value directly. So cos 69.44 and then press the equal to sign so that you can enter the first value here. Okay. Then for the B, select the second coefficient minus cos 56.31 and again press the equal to sign. And the C value for the first equation, it is 0. Okay. For the second equation, it is 150. First equation, it is 0. Then for the second equation, coefficient is sine. Second coefficient is sine 56. And C value is 150. Okay. So you will directly get the answer. X is equal to 102.52 and Y is equal to 64.9. Okay. So what is meaning of X? X means it is the tension BC and Y means tension AC. Okay. So these are in Newton. So this is your final answer. Okay. So you can follow this procedure to solve these equations directly in the calculator. Okay. So is it clear to you how to solve this problem on the equilibrium? Okay. So statement for this problem is a circular roller of weight 1000 Newton and the radius is 20 centimeter. Is hanging to the wall with the help of a cable AB. As shown in figure. Determine the tension in the cable and the reaction at point C. So this is the problem statement. A circular roller of weight 1000 Newton and the radius is 20 centimeter is hanging to the wall by the cable AB. Determine the tension in the AB and the reaction at point C. So when you solve this problem, first isolate this roller from its surrounding and then draw the free body diagram. So first step is we have to draw the FBD. So for the FBD, just draw the roller and show the different forces acting on this roller. So first force will be self weight, which will act from its center of gravity. So right now center of gravity is nothing but the center, that is the point B. So from this B point, weight, it will act in the downward direction. So this is W, that is equal to 1000 Newton. The second force, it will be the tension in this cable AB. Okay, because cable AB is supporting this roller. Okay, so this cable, that is tension, it is directed away from the point B. So this is tension AB, or we can write this as a BA. And at point C, there will be one reaction which is offered by this wall to this roller. Okay, so this is called as a normal reaction. So we can show this reaction at this point. So we can take this as RC. Okay, so these are three forces. One is tension AB, second is the RC, and third will be the self weight, that is 1000 Newton. So question is, we have to find out the tension AB and the reaction at point C. So this is the RC. Okay. So we can use the summation Fx0. Second condition is summation Fy, it is equal to 0. So by using these two conditions, we can find out the two unknowns. One is RC and second is the tension AB. Okay. So before that, we have to find out the angle of the tension AB with respect to x-axis or y-axis. So we can refer this geometry. This is equal to 20 centimeter because radius is given as 20 centimeter. And the length AB, this is given as 40 centimeter. So this is 40 centimeter. So if you consider this as a right angle triangle, so this is point B, this is A, and this will be point C. So this is 20, this is 40. So we want this angle. So let us say this as a theta. So we can use the cos theta because adjacent side and the diagonal is known. So adjacent is 20, diagonal is 40. So theta will be cos inverse 20 by 40. So it is 1 by 2. So that is equal to 60 degree. So this angle is 60. So now we can resolve the forces. So consider this is x component and this is the y component. So x component will be tension AB cos 60 and y component will be tension AB sin 60. And for the RC and W, there is no need to resolve these forces because RC is acting in the x direction and W is acting in the y direction. So right now, we have to just write down the summation Fx. So for the summation Fx, RC acting in the positive x direction, then tension AB cos 60 acting in the negative x direction, it is equal to 0. So this is your first equation. Now refer this summation Fy. So for the summation Fy, this W acting in the downward direction, so it is minus 1000, then plus tension AB sin 60, it is equal to 0. Okay. So from the second equation, we can directly find out the value of tension AB. So this is tension AB sin 60 is equal to 1000. And then your tension AB value, this is equal to 1000 divided by sin 60. So we'll get the tension AB. This is 1154.7 Newton. Okay. And then you can put this value in this equation. So we will get the RC. It is equal to tension AB cos 60. So RC is equal to 1154.7 into cos 60. That is equal to 577.35 Newton. Okay, so this is the value of RC. Okay, so is it clear to you, this second problem? So today we will stop here. So just give your attendance in the chat box. Okay, so you can leave the meeting.